What's going on, y'all? Matsy, evening Synthies. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode. Oh boy. Oh boy. See, I love this. I love the new light. Extra moody. Hopefully everybody enjoys this awesome new light. It also makes setup for this 80 billion times easier. So, what is going on, everybody? It's a viral beats. What's up, Synthetic? Synthetic making many trips to the Southern California area for wonderful conventions like Synthplex and Perfect Circuit. Why not? Just go to Perfect Circuit. I would. That's what I do. Oh, we're good. We're good, Viral. We're good. Thank you for asking. After meeting you about 6 months ago. No, wow. Has it been? It's been more, hasn't it? No, I don't even know. Wow. Time is flying. I need your energy. You know, I need your positive energy. Breath of fresh air. Breath of fresh air. So we don't have the agenda on the screen tonight, but the agenda is in the description below. Because I always forget to. So I'm just going to say agenda below. I don't think I'm going to do agenda on screen anymore just because it's way more of a pain. And let's see. Yes, Poly and Play today, of course. Not with the updated firmware. Nobody be mad. What's up, Julian? Rainbow Mess, what's up? Ooh, got the Hydrosynth Explorer. Very nice. I don't know. The Hydrosynth Explorer is on a short list to just at least get in here because it kind of doubles as like a mini synth keyboard and a synthesizer. So it's kind of good for that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Synthetic's doing a live show in San Francisco. You know, I feel like other places have a much better, and maybe I'm wrong. If Ben was in the chat, he could tell me because we've been to shows together. But I feel like LA doesn't have the coolest like scene, you know? God. It's not hot. It's like I'm hot because it's getting cold here, so we have a condensation problem here. Should have got the anti-fogging glasses at my doctor instead of the blue light reducing, but I made my choice. Oh, Julian. No, Catherine might come through. She's still fighting things, I believe. What's up, Bantsy? What's going on? Whoa, wait. Wow, that was hilarious. That was weird. That was so weird. Hold on. Okay, that's the weirdest thing. That was really weird. It's like someone said it, and then I looked back to see if Catherine was here, not seeing Catherine's tweet directly above that tweet. That was so weird. That's like, I have this, so maybe y'all have like noticed this or whatever. I read about this or I watched a video about this, and then it's happened to me so many times since that it like boggles my mind. It's the whole like, you have this crazy field of view when you're not looking for things specifically. But once you start looking for things, the field of view narrows to like the size of like a pea or something like crazy. Cause like the amount of times like I've had a mouse like literally on a desk. It's like right here. And I will look like for minutes. Oh, where's the mouse? Where's the mouse? I can't believe where the mouse is. Where's the mouse? Where's the mouse? And then like I look away for 5 seconds, turn back around, and the mouse is there. And I'm like wanting to like go crazy. It's crazy. So, yeah, I don't know. It's like this weird phenomenon or something. It's like you either have a panoramic camera or like a microscope. So anyway, that was my few minutes of whatever. Hoping tonight. I just tried out. So I have a whole new setup. Hey, is it? Everybody, check it out. Check it out. Mm-hmm. Where the heck is the power for this? There it is. So we've got the 2 keyboards set up here. Top and bottom. Big time. Big time. They could sort of be plugged in, technically. Check this out. So, have a little switcher over here for everything. I know this is really dumb, but well, hold on. We're having a technical problem that I can fix right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we have a technical issue that I just broke. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's hilarious. It's hilarious just now. Okay, we're gonna have to do this a whole different way now. Very upset. Very upset. 5 and 6. Okay. What did I do? All right, well. Oh, gosh. I'll show under this second camera. It'll make more sense, okay? Oh, God. Ay, ay, ay. So, this is like a switcher that I have from Hosa, okay? And I used to use it for my Prophet 6 and my, what was it? My saxophone stuff, right? So it has like the 3 inputs, and I'm like, it's facing the 3, and it's supposed to go like 2 and 1, and it's supposed to click to them, right? But we have a little quality issue here, as now it just turns all the way around. So I guess I'll take it apart. Why is it doing that? It's very weird. That's really weird. All right, I'm just gonna hope that's all the way that way. All right, never mind. It has failed. We have failed. We have failed. So I'm gonna have to plug in the poly and play a different way here. So bear with me for 5 seconds while I do something. Here. Okay. There we go. Good times. Good times. We're just gonna plug these into 1 and 2. Everything will be fine. Okay. There we go. Everything's good now. Audio in and 2. One and two's on like the loop back. Isn't it fun? All right. Can all see what I'm doing here now. We troubleshoot together. So let's see what I'm doing here. I actually don't remember how I hooked a lot of this up. So basically I have voice meter. There's a bunch of stuff that's going on. So here's the synth over here. So I need to get this. So I forgot how I do this. It's like once you have it routed, it's like when do you ever reroute? Okay. So 5 and 6. Okay, so line out 5. So I need this line out to become 1 and 2. Yes, I need the line out to become this one, I believe. And this one. Line out of 5 and 6, line out 1 and 2. Okay, so 1 and 2. Computer record, that's fine. Oh gosh. So profit is 1 and 2. Quantum was 1 and 6. So it's coming in over here. The problem with too complicated of setups, this is what happens. I'm literally thinking of right now how this works. So it comes in here. And that's 1, 2, right? 3, 4, 5, 6. ASIO input. Okay. Well, I know. I need the... Well, let's go on to other things. This is could be worse. I've had worse things happen on stream, right? So we're going out. It's going in here, 3 and 4, or wait, no, this is 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Hold on. I see what's going on here. It was simple synthetic. It apparently it was up until this very point when I somehow can select. I need to like okay. Load settings, reset saving settings.
For 30 years, Synclavier have come out with a new hardware synth. Still led by Cameron Jones, one of the founders of the original company. The original was used by artists like Michael Jackson, Sting, Frank Zappa, and many more. And unlike the original, this one, the Regen, is way smaller than a refrigerator, not cheap but far less expensive than a house, expands on the capabilities of the original, and is quite different from other synths. The big question is, how does it compete in today's modern synth market? Regen is very different in capabilities, in its design, and its interface. It's a synth that seamlessly combines FM, additive synthesis, which can behave like a wavetable synth, subtractive synthesis, and sample playback, letting you design sounds with dozens of layers and splits, combining multiple instances of each form of synthesis.
Thank you, Julian.
In this video, I'll take a look at what it can do, as well as pros and cons compared to other synths. Before I start, a quick disclosure. Synclavier sent this pre-production model of Regen over for review. No money changed hands. They have no say over the content of this video and don't get to see it before it's published. This channel is funded mainly by viewers who subscribe to exclusive content and book updates on Patreon, YouTube Premium and ads, and price check affiliate links in the description, which help the channel regardless of the product.
Sounds pretty cool. Obviously, Synthetic, you were able to see it before all of us in person. Ooh, there you go. I'm going to try to move that. Okay. So, random question. Well, okay. So Synth Loop Hop, he said like that they said they sent him like this is like a pre-production model or something. Like he sent the guy from Synclavier sent it to him for free, and I didn't know about this, so when I saw this video, I think I talked to Synth Addict about this, but I was totally surprised. Was it a Kickstarter for this or something? Does anyone know if this was like a Kickstarter or something? I want to go to the, let's see. I want to go to the oscillator section. Listen to that. But like, was this a Kickstarter? Because like, maybe, I mean, what? Okay. Oscillators are 18. So here, okay. Because I feel like, how would Loopop have known about this without a Kickstarter unless it's like, because I don't think anybody, I didn't see any videos about this, only his. So they must have like sent it to him specifically or something. I feel like if it was a Kickstarter, I would have known about it. Yeah. What's up, Hellbound Hillbilly? So here we're going to go to the oscillators because I really don't know much about this.
To the partial controls. And let's take a look at the oscillator. Now we're not going to hear...
At Petco, get same-day delivery of what you need when you need it. You can set repeat delivery...
anything until I crank up its level, the partial volume.
Ooh, that's a good sound.
And I'll turn off the reverb just for now. Let's start with the carrier. We'll talk about the modulator for FM in a bit. Start with the carrier. Look at the wave page. You've got three
I like that.
basic modes. Additive.
I like this side thing.
Starts with a sine wave, subtractive, which is a saw or super saw, and then samples, which we'll need to load up before we can hear anything. Let's start with samples. You need to load up a sample into the project or session.
Interesting. All right, I want to just know, what does Loopop put a lot of pros and cons in this. Let's see about, what does he say?
12 or 6 voices and isn't multi-timbral, so you're limited with layering. Then if you step...
I like he's comparing them. So let's see what the
analog. Since regen isn't cheap, here are a few alternatives you might consider. At a lower price, Mini Freak has plenty of interesting models, but it doesn't support sample playback or multi-sampling, and it also has 12 or 6 voices and isn't multi-timbral, so you're limited with layering. Then if you step up in price, there are a few workstations like Phantom, Nautilus, MPC Key, and others that have both extended polyphony for layering and a broad range of sample and synth sounds.
How many voices is this Synclavier?
Which might be simpler in terms of the synthesis engine, but hardly lack timbral diversity, not to mention proper sequencing. And then there's Waldorf Iridium at a similar price with less polyphony, less multitimbrality, but with a few tricks up its sleeve that this doesn't have, like granular synthesis and a richer effects set. Pros for Synclavier Regen are the diversity of engines, and more so I think the fact that the engines aren't siloed, but rather can be...
Interesting. Yeah, Sonic State, but then again, no, see that's weird. So this is it's pretty big. I don't know why it looks smaller to me. But if they're at Synthplex seeing it, didn't Loopop get his like before this? I'm surprised. He has a very backdoor deal with Synclavier if he's getting it like that early. It's very exclusive.
Comes into play in certain scenarios as well, especially when you're I should show you actually when you're scrolling lists. So if you've got long lists, then the faster
I like that. I like the scroll swiper.
Nudge. So on this technology as well, on here, you can press and hold, and you can select several. But these are not continuous, but they feel continuous. So what's happening here is that silicone is the exact level of the metal, but there's an epoxy coating, which is a convex coating. And so that's what
I like that. That looks very...
It's just enough friction.
Looks very tactile.
For you to hit the button you want to hit, but not too much that you can't swipe. And actually, we have a patent pending on that exact technology.
Cool. And you were saying that was kind of one of the things about the original that was
nice. Okay. I know he had the super quadruple secret. What's this?
So my name's Craig Phillips. I'm the co-inventor of this new product, the Synclivio Regen. So just to get that.
I mean, I like the sound. You don't want not too much friction, Julian, just enough. So yeah, I don't let's see.
Piano with pad. It's got 3 there.
3.
So we've got an ambient piano, an ARP, sampled ARP. So that's a good one to look at, actually.
Interesting.
2 sampled ARPs. So I'm guessing when you hold it for a little bit longer, the ARP sound comes in. Like you're not playing the piano then, but if you just hold a chord, you'll hear the swell of the ARP coming in. So with this one, you'll see what's happened is those samples are mapped, color-coded to different ranges of the keyboard. So that's a multi-sampled ARP. I mean, it's maybe a bit silly because it's just a sawtooth on an ARP, but when you have an instrument like that, it does sound slightly different for the note.
See, I like that sound. Very wavetable-y, but it's like FM, I guess.
This is a real textural one, this one, Kevin.
So yeah, I mess with it. I don't. It's hard for me to like really say like I get 100% the form factor for myself. I like a little more knob. But then again, I mean, it's like a niche project. If literally it came out and it was a surprise to everyone, and I mean, I think it was even a surprise to like news organizations, you know, Synthtopia or whatever, those people. Doesn't seem like, you know, nobody leaked it. So it's interesting. How much is this though? I mean, because he says, okay, $2,499. Yeah. It's a hard pass. It's a hard pass for me. Hard pass. But I guess that's why they don't send me a regen. Because then, just, you know, the way I work, I'd have to say it's a hard pass. So, I mean, I don't know if I'd say a hard pass in a video. I'd say it's not for me in a video. I mean, I think I say that all the time. Yeah, that's a little. I could still get one after selling the Phantom. Hey, Julian, it needs to. I mean, I think like what Loopop said in his video is sort of something I can kind of. He compared it to the Iridium. And so while they're not the same thing, it's just, I don't know. I mean, I feel like you have to really want this. It's not for, it's not for people who aren't into this specifically. I don't know if a lot of people would say 2,500 is something that's like, why would they make it 300? Because it's so niche. Like, it's really for those people who would spend 25. Matsy goes for the iridium. I'm gonna have to move right past that. Yeah, did y'all see the I think the price of the iridium like came down recently or something? Feel like I saw it a little bit cheaper. I feel like I saw also some prices on Synthopia or not Synthopia, Sweetwater crazy, but I feel like the iridium is like cheaper now or something. Maybe that was the Waldorf M. Something came down a lot. Something's going on with like, I feel like something's going on with like UK pricing and America or something, because like some of these price drops I've been seeing have been like hundreds of dollars on stuff, so something's going on. Woo, 2039 at Tommen. Yeah. I mean, I might, but like they said, like Lupop said, the polyphony. Matsy said, I like that they're trying to revive the brand, but they kind of ignored a lot of what's going on in the industry right now. I'll be honest, I feel, and maybe y'all can give me some feedback. So there was a period of time when hardware was like the king or something. And I don't know if maybe, things have changed, or, I don't know exactly how to explain it, but like some part of the like the viewing audience really just wanted software. And I feel like I feel like that's why like something's going on with like economy, or people like taking more money and saving it for other stuff, is like, I just feel like software and plugins are like so much more popular to either watch videos about or be interested in. It's all about software, cost-effective stuff, not like super gaudy like hardware as much. Waldorf M, Waldorf M dropped to 2,099 at Sweetwater. Okay. Oh, I have to move this up. Whoopsie. Well, whatever. We're not moving it up. Too lazy. Oh, that's good. There you go. Clean it up. I know. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, these prices have been going kind of crazy at like these places. And it's specifically, it feels like stuff from the UK. If you look at SSL's pricing, the SSL, so I bought my SSL ultraviolet EQ for, I know this hurts me. I bought it about 6 months ago. I bought the ultraviolet EQ for $1,400. Right now, they lowered the price from $1,400 to $500 on the SSL UV EQ. So, ooh, wow, that's a crazy price. The Explorer was $500 after shipping. Vira, I want a wavetail. I know. So, Catherine, it's like I know it's going to sound horrible. The other day, I sat on Tommen, or I sat on one of the sites, and I don't know where I went. I went to another site, and I literally looked up like, what are the specs of the Quantum and the Waldorf M, just to see if there was enough like non-overlap for me to get the M, because the M was so cheap. And I like the way the M looks. I think the M has a very cool look. The red knob. I mean, there's no red knobs on my Quantum. That's what I paid for. Yeah, and Matt Z, check out the Kira on Tommen right now. It would be so much cheaper to buy the Kira on Tommen because of that. I think the Kira on Tommen is like $1,200 right now. Like it's crazy. But yeah, Tommen's got that Kira for $200-$300 less. I know, that's why I was saying, Matt Z, the Waldorf M. I was like, well, maybe it'll be a better, you know how it is, better. It'll be a better raw sound. It'll be better. It's like, come on, what am I thinking? Oh yeah. Did he do a video on this? Did he do a video on the Kira? You know, Tommen got that gray market. Tommen got that bootleg. Tommen got the bootleg. I'm gonna change the title of the video. Actually, I might change the title of the video right now because like it's such like false advertising at this point. So give me a moment as I attempt to change something about the video. Because I have to. So can y'all tell me if I have appropriately changed the video here really quick? I'm just gonna look for like a random. I don't even know. I'm gonna try. Hold on. I just feel like it's not gonna go well. So let me find something that has nothing to do with today's video. That will be today's video image. It will be this. Oh, God, it's bigger than. Hold on. Everything's bigger. Okay, here we go. So let me know if the title has changed for you. Because, you know. All right, let me know. Should have changed to something a bit more appropriate since I don't have. I'm having too many technical issues, and this will be better. So we don't have the like false advertising. But I think so. I don't. What is the import tax? Someone's got to hit us with some facts for how much it costs, because just like you said, Julian, I know there's the VAT over, or import tax or whatever, over 800. So I've never spent more than 800. But when I was reading, it's not like it shouldn't be that much more. I don't think. Like, oh, perfect. Thanks, Julian. Thanks everyone for. So 2.7%, right? Is that it, Catherine? 2.7 over 800. Don't tell me that. That's bad for me. Yeah, one more story to get through later at like 9:50, but we're just chatting. So interesting. 2.7% do it receipt. 2.7% of the gross price. I did. I mean, I sort of did, Julian. I sort of did. I got a bunch of Waldorf. I have everything except the VCF, which I mean, I don't even know if I want it other than just to say I have it and buy that I have it. It's really the only reason. All right, good. Just chatting, Synth. Perfect. Nobody will come and be mad. Whoa. The Malevolent's not super pricey. So you're saying for $1,500, I'd shell out $40. That's, please don't say this to Catherine. No. Catherine, no, don't. Catherine, no, please. No, please. Help me. Help me, please, Catherine. No, please. I thought it was deterring me. The prices of what I thought it would cost was deterring me. No, please. Malevolent's not too expensive, right? Malevolent's $800 or something. Yeah. You know, if I had kids or a wife, I thought about this today, whereas people have to like actually make sure that they don't have to go into like bankruptcy, or their spouse is going to like physically injure them if they buy more hobby gear and no financial return on it. I just sit here and, you know, it's like a fluctuating thing. As long as I'm not like adding debt that I can't pay off, we're fine. But oh boy, 2.7% over $800. That's just bad. That's like, what if people knew that? Because I feel like Tommen doesn't get as many orders because people, they, oh God, they don't know that. Even I didn't know that. I would have been buying from Tommen forever. I mean, Tommen had us out there. I had never purchased anything from Tommen before, and then I had never purchased anything since up until 2022. So, you know, I just think there must be some weird, I don't know, Sweetwater has some sort of a lock over the American marketing. But man, I'm, boy, I'm going to try my best not to go on Tommen after this. So many things. So many things. Whoa. $5.39 from Patchworks? Wow. I thought it... So what is the Malevolent? I actually don't really know about it. I heard it in a demo, but I don't know the specific specifications. Let's see. So, okay. I know that, what's his name? Venus Theory really likes this. Malevolent is our modular analog synth. So, I like that it has USB-C. That's weird. It's an interesting analog design. Let's see about the specifications. So, it is so it's like a mono synth, right? Back to the chat for clarification. So it could be bus powered, and it's so it's one voice, mono Monophonic, impatchable. I'm going to say yes. Mono. So what's like the big selling feature? I sometimes get lost in like what's unique here. I'm seeing 2 VCOs. Oh. 2 oscillator. Okay, so 2 oscillator. I like shape control. Okay, okay. FM. Okay. LFO. 1 LFO? Like my 2 LFOs, but 1 LFO, 2 envelopes. That's normal. Multi-mode. 2 pole VCF. Okay. Mixer VCA. Interesting. It kind of feels like a I guess you call it what would you say, Matt Z, you could compare it to the mother? Like, or the grandmother, like a alternative to that? Because it's similar. You don't have like a reverb or spring reverb, it looks like, which is the best part of the grandmother. $599. I mean, it's way cheaper than a grandmother. Way cheaper. And definitely has way more options in terms of like modulation than a grandmother. So oh, I see. So it definitely has a malevolent sound. Ooh, this is painful. Paul. Oh, can someone do me a huge favor? Can someone write like a semi-lengthy message in the chat? You know, something pertinent to our conversation, but it can be lengthy. I just want to see. I was talking about how everybody's messages were getting cut off before, but now we should be good. So, very different sound than the matriarch and the grandmother. Grandmother can't get as icy. Okay, so different character. Weird. Interesting, Paul. Check this out. They won't ship to the US. I mean, you could save us a ton of money. I'm realizing there's so many things on Thomann that are just stupidly a better price. Like stupidly better. We have the time. We're going to look at our last little thing in a moment here. But let's just go on Thomann for just a moment here. What have I searched? Most of the time I go to the bargain section. I look around the bargain section for stuff. Sometimes I'll click here and I'll just go here. And then I'll just start scrolling just to see before I go in. See? Oh man, that's such a good price. This to me was a killer price, this virus at 17, until I saw that you could get a virus for like 17, 8, maybe like 18 all day on Reverb. So not a big steal there. Microfreak's such a good price all the time. So not really. So Nord won't ship to the US, huh? Nord Wave. That's a pretty good price. I could get a Nord Wave B stock for 18. What if I did? What if Whoa. Oh, weird. I wonder if there's more stuff like that. I've never really... Interesting. Okay. So let's see about this. Whoop. Oh, perfect. See, here we are. Here's a long message about how I should be writing or hanging up laundry, but instead I'm staying up late. And someone's grabbing me a coffee for tomorrow. Yay. That's so nice. I don't have anybody in my life that would do that right now. It's really depressing. But thank you very much. I'm going to just go through all the wonderful, nice, long messages. MIDI Freak not being true stereo with dual oscillators. Guess I didn't think of that. It's... Hold on, I haven't really looked at this. So I thought it was... Oh no. It has left and right out. Is it that just the effects are in mono, or is like, how does it work? Is it kind of like the so the... Well, I think it is. I'm trying to remember, but I think so. I think that the Uno Synth Pro is mono, but then once it hits the effects, it's stereo. So it is stereo, but not not actually stereo. Oh, I see. Oh, that kind of sucks. But you know what they're waiting on? That Poly Freak. Once that Super Freak, Ultra Freak, once that comes here. Okay, here we go. I have this note on my phone. Probably cheaper on Tommen. Axis Arturia ASM Electron. Focusrite. K&M Kemper Korg. Modal. Yeah, once Modal gets there's stinking 002 back, which will never happen. I talked to literally someone very close to the situation about the 002 and or 00 anything. And you know, it's really unfortunate that I look every day for a 001 on Reverb, and there's one that's like 2200, and I'm just waiting for the person to get hard up for money and have to give it for like 1900, and then I'll find a way to lie to myself that I need it. Interesting. Well, yeah, once that Super Freak comes, it's going to be on. Will I be happy though? Every time I you know, it never ends, right? We all I feel like most of us can admit it to ourselves. Like, I feel like in life I've made some money from music, and yeah, probably over the last 4 years, more money than I've ever made off of being creative and stuff. And you have your workflow, but like, it's like being a car enthusiast, right? Like, your car, when you're tuning in and when you're doing all this stuff, like, the car is already fast. It's faster than everybody else's car on the street. But if you can eke out that like extra like 2% performance, I mean, that's what I feel like the gear is. It's deep inside, you know that it's like totally useless and a waste, and you could do the same thing with like Fruity Loops. You know, musically, you could imagine what you want in a software version for dang near free, but you just still want it. Just like, how can I sit there and want the Waldorf M with the quantum sitting behind me, and I'm like staring at like I'm staring at like the differences on like 3 different charts, and I'm like trying to find a way. And then you die inside a little bit, you know. You just die inside just a little bit. But as long as I feel like everybody's responsible with, you know, as not like me in the past, but, you know, responsible like you should be, it's all fun. You can always sell gear and it doesn't become like a problem. Yeah, see? That's, and, you know, I mean, not that I ever necessarily go back to Reason specifically, but I feel like this is how I could literally like say it honestly, is like, man, this is like hard to say because it's weird. So like, I love making a great video. Like when I did the Lindrum 2, like whatever happened to the Lindrum 2, that video was so cool. And like, you know, when you make a good video, you know about it, right? Because like, you know, Roger Lynn will contact you and, you know, other places will contact you about stuff. Like I remember when I did the Jexus video, like these magazines in like New Zealand, random magazines are like writing. So like when I make a great video, I love it because, but it's not the same thing as making a great song. But when I used to make music in Reason, just with Reason, I used to love it. Like I used to like love, you know, using Subtractor and using my using the Wonder bass. Like if you open Subtractor now, I could make the best, tightest bass sound ever, and it's just a preset. It's called Wonder Bass on the Subtractor. Used to open. I loved that. I love that. You know, man, I love Dr. Rex. Nothing will ever be as good to me as slicing as like Dr. Rex was. Like I love Dr. Rex. And oh man, I'm trying to think of like my favorite. There was like a green digital synthesizer. Forgot what it was called. I think it started with an M. But there was like a green, had like 3 different like algorithms in Reason. It was really good. I love that. Oh, I just love Dr. Rex so much. I wonder if they make a Dr. Rex plugin for other things. Maelstrom, yes. There you go, Catherine. Yeah, Maelstrom was awesome. I rocked with Reason hard for a long time. Even after they added the audio function, but before they added the audio, I loved Reason, I think, more than when they did the whole like Reason record and they blended them together. Man, I loved Reason so much back then. Oh yeah, once they dropped in the Thor, yeah. Yeah. Once they got the Thor in there, you could do like the talking sounds. You know, you had really good vowel stuff, man. I'm not gonna say Reason lost its way. I mean, at this point I'm too far out of the loop to really say what the hell Reason's doing, but like I just used to love music when I messed with Reason. I had no gear. I had Reason and a laptop and an audio interface. Like some piece of crap preamp of some sort. I just loved it. Rebirth was awesome. I used to have the Rebirth app on my phone. Like that's lost to the ether now. Is Rebirth a phone app anymore? I used to love just making jams in Rebirth. What's up, Nick Hatcher, by the way? I saw it for sale on Perfect Circuit, and I thought in my mind about it for 1 second, but then I said stop. I have my new Waldorf synths all in boxes. All my modules are in boxes still, so I got to stop. Yes. No. Actually, see, that's the thing. When you look at my channel on YouTube, it was made like 15 years ago. And like there are videos that are not public, but I made music on YouTube like all the way back then, you know. I put up videos way back then. But you know, it's like different. Like it's so different. Back then when I had the videos on my channel, it was just like the most bizarre type of videos you could ever imagine. Like just like I don't even know if I could like watch. Let's see if I can find a video that old. I think if I go to my... No, see, here's why I can't. I'd have to like... Well, maybe. No, because if I'm in Chrome, it's going to like sign me out. I'm thinking about it, and I think it's going to like sign me out. I don't think I can have 2 windows. Well, we'll see. If it signed me out, then, you know, what do we'll say? The stream over, right? I don't know. I'm going to try to show one of the pre-YouTube videos that was on YouTube, but is not, obviously, because it's weird. So let's sign in. I don't even like... Sometimes, like, when I have to remember my own passwords for things, I don't remember what the heck they were. Dude, two-step... Dude. I have to sign in with two-factor authentication. And that's making me, like, sign in with, like, two-factor authentication for something that's stupid. I just don't know how to do it while I'm on YouTube. Like, I'm streaming on my second channel, so I can't really sign in on the original channel. Well, maybe I can actually. Let me try again. Yes. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. I don't know if it's gonna... Okay, it's gonna try it again. May or may not sign me out. You'll let me know. Okay. Are we signed out? If not, then good. So, I'm going to find this video. Super, super old. Okay. Oh man, it's got to go so far back in the past. Let's go with the oldest video. Oh, you can't filter by... you can't filter by age. Okay, that's good. Go all the way to the past. Let's go to the past. All right. So I have all right. So here's the first. This is a video from like 15 years ago. Okay. Here's a video. Let's see if it even loads. It's so old. Like it might have to pull from like archive YouTube or something. Okay. So this is my original studio. Is everybody ready for this? Is everybody ready to actually watch this? So I'm not in the video because I'm making the video. But like here's all the music I made for the video. And this was all done in Reason. I'm pretty sure because you'll see Reason when I turn my computer on. So here we are. This is a super old video. This is the original channel video called Late Nights. Here we go. Let's hope it plays. Look at this quality. This is so funny. Oh yeah. Look at all those CDs. Look at all these CDs. No, I mean, I have to shoot the video. I made the music. I think it's like my Art Pro VLA. Okay, I did have synthesizers back then. I forgot. I have my Phantom and my MS-2000. Let's see what program. No, I was doing this in Cubase. The drums are Reason though. For sure the drums are Reason. I'm using Rewire. X6. This is like 240p. Check this out. It's like one of my favorite presets. Such horrible. Oh God. See you, Synthetics. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, I forgot when I sold all of my old synths for so cheap. Like, what is even a what is a MS2000B going for now? I don't even want to see what an MS2000B is going for now on Reverb. Oh my goodness. Do I really want to torture myself? Not that much. I sold my MS2000B for, I'm trying to remember, but probably, I think I sold my MS2000B for like 300. Something like that. I mean, MS2000B is just way better than the microcord, just because of the... I don't like some of the things as you program it. There's certain things in this matrix part. See if they have a good picture. Oh, yeah. So I'm just going to... Since we're just chatting, we can just chat. So the thing I don't like about the MS2000 is the virtual patch section. Everything else is very straightforward. I mean, I am admitted not a synthesist. I liked this part. This sequencing part was very cool. These do work hand in hand with this, with the lights and stuff. But the virtual patch section, I never really liked. I'll be fully honest. But I mean, built-in gooseneck. I mean, looks awesome. I think it's the best looking of the VA era. I think it looks by far the best. What's up, John? Nice to see you. We both missed Synthplex, but we both wanted to stay healthy, and I'm not getting sick again after NobCon. So I think we made the right choice. Yeah, that's the only thing. What else might I not have liked? I don't really. I mean, you know what? I was a much less discerning. You know what? Okay, this is kind of a good point. I just thought of something. The longer I had the MS2000B, the less I liked the MS2000B, and that's very strange when compared to other synthesizers I think that I've had over time. I grew to respect and enjoy synthesizers more as I had them, such as the Sub 37, which I always liked for certain reasons, but I've grown to be like, oh no, that's a really good synthesizer. The MS2000B, it's like, as my discernment for what sounded good, sort of like, my pinky out taste or whatever, the more I was like, dang, the MS2000B sounds like itself, but also like not like, I would say, in my opinion, not like in certain analog things that I like now. But the polyphony bothered me always. I just thought, if you have all this extra space now, going from the MS2, the microKORG, since you have all this space, why not one more card? Why not 8 voice? I thought the Alesis Ion sounded better than the MS2000. Different, but better. I mean, okay, in its own way. So, yeah. Anyways. Oh, yeah. I did want to make the stream extra long. I wanted to look at the Selena. I pulled it up. That's like the third, or whatever. That's one of the things it used to be. So, I hadn't got to hear the Selena from Beringa. So, let's look at the Selena.
Hello, welcome to Answers TV. My name is Jack Touchfree. He's the frickin' Maltese
Oh.
Falcon. And this is?
Dan from Behringer.
Oh man, thanks so much for coming in, mate. What have you brought along?
I've brought along, as well as some other bits and bobs, the Selena, our string ensemble.
Cool, well, let's plug it in and listen to what it sounds like. Fist pump.
Okay.
I was being a bit hasty there. Before we jump in with sounds, what is the Selena and what's going on in the box here?
So the Selena from the 90s.
What?
The front panel, so all the controls.
So I have one complaint about the video already. I know I'm sure they're going to, you know, I'm just going to say, you know, I have like this weird issue with when you have a synthesizer, and I made this mistake in another video and I don't like that I did it because people always ask me, but if you have one synth that you're playing out of, but you're playing it with another synthesizer, inevitably you're going to get someone saying, which synth are you playing? Is that the Deep Mind or is that the Selena? I mean, I get it in I have a video where I play the what is it? The Prophet Rev 2, but I play it with a Moog Sub 37 and people have randomly over time people have asked like, wait, which one are you playing when that sound? I'm like, well, of course the Rev 2, but anyway.
So we've got a phaser built in as well, but not just any phaser. It's the Small Stone. It's actually based on a Small Stone. So the original circuitry for that, yeah.
And it's got a phaser in, phaser out, so you can run other stuff?
Yep, you can run external audio, so
I don't like the
anything
panel.
external you can run through, and it's
Analog?
analog, purely analog. Everything is analog.
Interesting, you were saying, Falcon, we plugged it, it's not stereo out, mono out.
That's right.
Which a lot of people have been confused about that. That is exactly how it was on the original as well. So yeah.
And ain't nothing thing. Check out the latest Prophet 5, one of the most baddest synths out there. Mono. We're representing mono. So we got that. Let's listen to. So it's really simple. It looks simple, right?
It is super simple. So
What do y'all think of the sort of faceplate of it? Huh? You guys tell me. I mean, I guess it's supposed to look like this, but seems a bit underwhelming. But also, I guess they wanted to keep the form factor. This is the same as the form factor for the what do you call that? The neutron or something.
well, let's get the raw sounds.
Let's go left to right. Contrabass.
Left to right. So these are our bassy. So that's the thing. The raw sounds are really simple.
Let's hear it. So that's the mono. Sick. I see. And is it all about turning on combos then, you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much combining the sounds that...
Yeah. It's got a real dry... How many voices are we talking?
It's unlimited polyphony. So
Oh, what? Look at this. I paused it at the exact perfect frame. How many voices got? It's got unlimited polyphony. I never have... Like, that can't be true. It's a divide down synthesizer, right? Isn't that what the Selena was? Good point, John. It would have been nice if they updated. Yeah, like, why not go stereo? And then they say, well, the original was mono, and it's like, yeah, but I mean, even Dave made the new Prophet 5 stereo, right? It's not mono. The new Prophet 5 Rev 4 can't be stereo.
So it's full polyphony. So that's the thing with this, and this is why it's taken us quite a while to revive it. It's basically step down, like organ technology from the 70s.
Whoa, did he? Hold on. Did he just say? That was upsetting to me.
We're representing mono. So we got that. Let's listen to. So it's really simple. It looks simple, right? Contrabass.
Pretty much combining the sounds that.
Yeah. It's got a real dry. How many voices are we talking?
It's unlimited polyphony. So it's full. polyphony. So that's the thing with this, and this is why it's taken us quite a while to revive it. It's basically stepped down like organ technology from.
No, I don't want to be that guy. Because I'm the worst. We all know I'm the worst. So should I even say anything? No, I won't.
From the 70s.
Oh, it
so
sounds like that.
Yeah, it's authentic. You know, it's fully analog.
It sounds hot.
Yeah, that's one way of
You know what I mean? Like sizzling bacon.
Yeah. So yeah, we've pretty much revived the classic step-down circuitry, which I don't believe anyone's really done that. So
and then crescendo. Awesome. Well, should we just listen to it? Should we all have a play on it? We'll put some audio in from there. Look out for the other videos from Dan. Also, we're doing a giveaway when we get to 100,000 subscribers, believe it or not. Oh, God, thank you so much, anyone who's done it. If you haven't, consider it, because we're giving away some keyboards. We might even convince
no one
Barrington
cares
to throw
about
some in there.
subscribers.
We never know. But thanks so much for being here, Dan. I know it's a quick one, but like, let's just listen to it, right?
Yep, let's go through some of the sound.
Thank you, John, for doing what I can't do, as I am not going to. Let's just put it like this. I would never reply to any YouTube videos. And it sucks. There's so many times that I do, but every time that I think about like wanting to reply to a video, I realize that it's all just going to come back to me eventually. So I sometimes will write a whole comment and then like erase it before posting it, because I just don't want it to come back to me. But yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, step down. I was like, wouldn't you at least say it right? Like, I know maybe you. I'm just thinking, if the audience doesn't know what step down or divide down, or, you know, if they don't know what divide down is, then why would you try to make it basic for them and say step down? That's just as bad. Whoa, wait, Matt Z, Prophet 5 Rev 4 is not stereo. Oh. Interesting. I didn't know that. Shout out to can I have my comments up? I can't do it anymore. It's not going to show my comments because they're on a different screen. Hold on. There we go. It is mono. I mean, it sounds good. So maybe since John here, and he can give me some a bit of I don't know, just some sort of a understanding. What is the problem with divide down? Like, what is like the, you know, I think we all sort of sit around and watch like analog synthesizers go up to like 6 or 8 voices. Like 8 voices is like a lot, but like, let's just say 6 voices. Is divide down like inherently like worse? Because when I hear certain divide down synthesizers, they definitely have a sound, but also like, why not have like a divide down synthesizer with, say, sawtooth, square, and triangle on 3 different oscillators? I don't know how it works, but it just feels like if you can divide down and it's still a very thick sound, like, what are you giving up? You know, I'm trying to learn. Let's see. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, I'd like to know, but I know that for myself, I was questioning if possibly, not that I have the room, but you know, assuming that I could have a Moog 1 just to try it out. I just want to see why everybody's selling them secondhand for so cheap. I've never really seen a Moog synthesizer depreciate the way a Moog 1 has. So I'm kind of interested in learning if I could deal with 8 voices of polyphony and why they just can't make more voices. So let's see. Maybe because you have less control. Selena has just one master oscillator, and that is divided down to 12 tomatones and divided to octaves. I wonder if it's like there's a very good oscillator for the first oscillator so that you can divide it so many times or something. I just wonder, why not take the divide down idea and, I don't know, maybe it's also not as important to most people. I know that it may sound sad. Well, not sad, but just I think that less people are concerned with polyphony as they are. I don't actually know why people buy synthesizers. Moog's true flagship is now the Matriarch. I'm ignoring the Moog 1 henceforth. What's up, Ben? What's going on, dude? All I know is I saw someone selling a Moog 1 on Reverb 2 weeks ago for $4,500. I believe the Moog 1 brand new is $7,000 or something. So to literally, I just have never seen that kind of like price depreciation or something. It's just high frequency, fixed pitch. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. People buy synths for the. I mean, that's not false. Anyways, long just chatting tonight. I will be fixing. I have 2 of these, so, and I use this one a lot more. So I think that I've done a lot of damage to it. It's a lot of damage. I've done a lot of damage to this one. So I'm gonna pull my other one out, and we're gonna get sorted for next week because, you know, I promised Apollyon play, and I had to go back on my word. So, anywho, good to see everybody dropping in. Ben, you're here for 5 minutes, so you're gonna have to go back to sleep now. I'm sorry. But yeah, Julian, that I think this is actually very true. I think you know, first off, food prices for me are crazy. I was hungry the other day for like sushi, and I literally was like gonna order 1 roll and a thing of edamame. Like, true story. As long as it's a true story, just 1 roll and a thing of edamame as like a side, and like it was $20, and I was like, damn, I'm really hungry, but like I'm not that hungry for sushi. So, you know, yeah, a lot of my purchases from 2020 are definitely coming back to bite me in the ass. I filled my racks with a lot of stuff. I have obviously a Quantum and a Virus, and yeah, so, you know, it's been that way. All right, thank y'all for coming. Was so happy. I did such a good job of thinking I was prepared for the stream, and then technical difficulties always take over. So, you know, we'll be back next week with lots more fun news and actual music. So I'll see y'all guys next week. Yeah, peace out.